All right, so this is a super cool one, and he's doing this over I'll Remember April, and it has a couple of really cool sort of pianistic kind of sounds, and it's cool to see how it translates to the guitar, specifically with the little sweep part at the very end. And so we're going to start on our E note on the 14th fret of the D string with our ring finger, and then move it up a string to B, and then hammer on to C with your pinky. And then from there, after the C, put your ring finger on E, pointer finger on G, and then pointer finger on B. So he's doing like a A minor 9 arpeggio, right? We start on the 5th, then we have the 9, flat 3, 5, flat 7, 9. And then we put our pinky up on D on the 2nd string, and then middle finger on C, pointer finger on B. So he does the minor 9 arpeggio, and then we just go down from the 4, flat 3, 2. So a little, just, diatonic walk down. Okay, and now, this is the really cool part to me. Our ring finger goes to E on the 4th string, pointer finger on G, pointer finger on B. So you can look at that. Once again, it's just kind of like a piece of that A minor 9 arpeggio, right? We're just doing the 5th, flatted 7th, and 9th. So now we have... Now right here is where we get this little sweep thing that I was talking about. So basically just think of it like this arpeggio that we're doing, just move all the notes down a half step. So now instead of E, G, and B, it's E flat, G flat, B flat. So we go down from the B down to the B flat, and then pointer finger goes up to G flat, and now here's where the sweep comes in. So the technique is a little bit weird. So I'm going like this. Once again, pick the B flat on the 2nd string, G flat on the 3rd string, and then put your ring finger on E flat on the 4th string. We go like this. We pick it down, and then we go back to the G flat on the 3rd string, and we're gonna go like this. We're gonna do an upstroke, and then another up on the E flat, like a sweep. And then after that, pointer finger is gonna go down to C on the 10th fret of the 4th string. So that's kind of like the technique right there. All right, definitely a little weird. I would recommend just getting nice and comfortable with that. Very pianistic kind of sound. And if we look at that in relation to the D7 chord, because we have all of this right here, that all happens over the D7 chord. So like I said, he's kind of just still hanging on that A minor 9, but then by sliding all of those notes down a half step, we're getting, against D, we have the sharp 5, major 3rd, flat 9, and flat 7. So it's a great arpeggio to move down a half step because it goes from minor 9 to a nice altered sound with the sharp 5 and the flat 9. So now we have... And now this little ending part. A little tricky, so what I'm doing is this, because it's kind of a very specific fingering, so I leave off with my pointer finger on C, and now I'm going to take my ring finger and my middle finger. I'm going to go to F sharp with my ring finger on the 3rd string and my middle finger on A on the 2nd string, and I go, and then slide it down 2 frets, then go back up, pick it, and then go back down again and pick it. So I'm picking 3 of the 4 notes. I pick the 1st note, slide down, then I pick the 3rd, and then pick the 4th. So, and that's a really cool sound. Another very pianistic kind of sound. Obviously, you can do that on guitar too. It's double stops, but that particular, I feel like I've heard, Oscar Peterson and Art Tatum and Bud Powell. I feel like I've heard that movement all over the place. And what that is we're resolving to the 1 chord, the G major. And if you look at those notes, right, that's the major 7 and the 9 of the G. And by sliding it down a whole step, it becomes the 6 and the 1. So a really pretty combination of notes. So really slow a couple times we have.